information given. And do me a favor, drop in the chat really quick where you guys are chiming in from. We are nationwide this evening, and I'm calling in from California, you guys. And really quick, I just want to make sure that you guys are all in a quiet place. You guys want to eliminate distractions this evening. We're going to be about an hour and about 15 minutes. Then we're going to go into some breakout rooms, strategize, and game plan. And do me a favor, if you are logged in on either something that says like iPhone or Galaxy or something, can you please just rename yourself? And if you are able to, we'd love to see you on camera. Okay, come as you are. Okay, no judgment here. You guys, I'm a working mama. You'll see me in different seasons and different stages. But you guys, we are in for a really great treat, you guys, right now. The lineup tonight is amazing, an amazing group of leadership, and just well-seasoned trainers this evening. So just get ready, okay? I'm going to pass it over to a gentleman that I highly respect. He's a dear friend of mine. When you get a chance to meet with him in person or just connect with him on Zoom, you'll see why so many people are passionate about what we're doing. He has a background in insurance, reached a level of called regional vice president in our company, which is a very prestigious position in our company. And he's going to show you a little bit about what we're doing and why we're so excited this evening. I'm going to pass it over the virtual stage to my mentor and dear friend, Regional Vice President Jonathan Thomas.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Charlene. And guys, could we give Miss Charlene a round of applause for opening up the call for us, and always high energy and positive. And we just appreciate your leadership, Charlene, and all that you do out of California. We hope to come visit you soon. I want to go back to the California marketplace, and there's a lot of great things happening. So I'm excited for tonight, guys. It's good to see people with their cameras on. I like to see everyone who has their cameras on. You got Miss Khan here. Hey, Miss Khan, good to see you out of Hawaii. We got people in Dubai, right? Dubai is in the house, so good to see everybody. Good to see everybody, and ready, and just ready for tonight and what we got to do. As what we're going to talk about is really a business that, I saw this about 11 years ago. And before I, get started, so we're not complete strangers, guys, I've been around for this amazing opportunity for 11 years. But prior to this amazing opportunity, I started in insurance industry, been in business for quite some time, total of 18 years I've been in business, own a consulting firm, and all that's great. But what I'm telling you today is that when I saw this 11 years ago, my mother was sick. I was looking for things to get my time back, ways that I can make residual income. And when I saw this opportunity, it made so much sense, guys. And I jumped on board, didn't have a lot of time. So any busy people on the call, business owners, right? Busy people, I was busy, but I put about 5 hours a week. And, thanks to a simple system, really just doing this in the cracks and crevices of my schedule, we were able to build a conglomerate of business here. And now we get paid on well over 10,000 customers. So I'm excited because I get to share with you. Maybe you've seen this before, or maybe this is your first time. But again, I'm just going to share with you what it is that we do. So let me cue up my slides real quick. All right. So guys, we're raising the bar this year, 2024. That's our mantra. We want to raise the bar on everything that we're doing. And what I can tell you is technology has changed the way we do business. You look at Netflix, what happened to Blockbuster, right? I miss Blockbuster, but Netflix took over. Airbnb, look what they did in the hotel and hospitality industry. So now people look at Airbnb even faster than the hotels. Uber, same thing. Uber took over. You really rarely hear about taxis anymore because of Uber. Amazon took over. Now Toys R Us is, limited to, I think, a little space in a department store now. And so now we're doing the same thing with healthcare. It is peer-to-peer, nonprofit. It's technology combined with healthcare all in one. And guys, I'm excited for what we're going to do with the healthcare space. We are truly, truly disrupting a broken system. So I'm going to queue up a quick video. It's with the CEO. It's going to share with you the opportunity that we have in the healthcare space. And then I'll be back to share some points about that. So guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear the video.
Hi, I'm Phil Chrysler, President and CEO of Impact Health Sharing. Healthcare sharing grew over 1,000% in the last decade alone. Why? Because it's an alternative to the high cost of insurance. Typically, you'll pay 30 to 50% less. Some reasons why? We're not for profit, so we have no profit motives that typically cause conflict between members, providers, shareholders, and the executive team. None of that exists with healthcare sharing and certainly with Impact. You can stop overpaying, my friends. Here is a quick video that highlights the opportunity for all of us to be a disruptor in the industry. Enjoy.
Healthcare spending made up 5% of total U.S. GDP in 1960. In 2020, spending hit almost 20%.
National polls show Americans believe healthcare prices and drug costs are among their top pocketbook concerns.
Over the past 20 years, the runaway cost of health insurance has outpaced earnings and inflation, leaving our families with less freedom and less money. Families, small businesses, and individuals alike are struggling to find a way to pay for the healthcare they can't seem to afford. So how are we going to solve this problem? All over the world, technology is changing the way people and society connect and interact. The result? Countless industries are disrupted. But while the rest of the world has changed, insurance and the way we pay for healthcare remains broken and largely the same. What if there was a way we could all pay for healthcare that simply worked better and felt better than insurance? Well, today there is. We are Impact Health Sharing. We are a network of families, individuals, business owners, and small entrepreneurs who want to see the old way of doing things change. We use technology to connect tens of thousands of individuals and families across the nation to simply share and pay each other's medical bills. Old problems can be solved when people come together to leverage their sense of community with technology to control the cost of healthcare.
My friends, what we are simply doing is leveraging your sense of community with technology to control the cost of healthcare. I hope you'll join us.
So like he said, guys, you said leveraging our community with technology. Decentralization of technology is crucial right now. We saw the industries that we're a part of with Uber and all of these things, but now being the first ones to do this in insurance and healthcare is beautiful, guys. So better coverage, better value. Let me bring this up. Covers all comprehensive major medical illness, accident, maternity, preventative care, up to 70% in savings. So quick story about myself, guys, I'm able to save $6,000 as an entrepreneur paying my own health care through this amazing opportunity. So I'm very excited about that. So household deductibles, low household deductibles compared to per family member. You get to choose your own physician and facility. So no network you have to be restricted to. Lower pricing and prescriptions, greater than GoodRx Gold, actually the lowest in the market. Low co-pays and co-shares and provider fees, not to mention 24/7 telehealth, where you can get a live doctor that will prescribe medications for you right then and there. And you can even have it delivered right to you, guys. Convenience is key. And also, we're able to help people that are from Mexico, Guatemala, Canada, or anywhere else where they don't have a social. So we can help people get healthcare, guys. And this is incredible. If long as they have an ITIN number, mental health is also covered. And pretty soon, in about a month, we're going to add dental and vision. So we're going to be the first company of health sharing to do this. So we're really excited about what we're doing. Now, the marketing company that makes this all possible is a company called ACN. They've been around since 1993, not a startup. They're focused in the US and Canada, billions in sales, millions of customers acquired around the world. But guys, they are the largest when it comes to direct selling of telecom, energy, and essential services. You can see the credibility at the bottom, A+ rating on a Better Business Bureau, Direct Sales Association member. Now, when I saw this 11 years ago, for me, I was in when I saw this because I said to myself, even if I don't like this business, guess what? Every single one of us has to pay an essential bill. And guess what? We can never pay it off. So for me, this made so much sense, guys, coming from an essential service background, that every single person is our customer out there. They just put us on a one-stop shop platform where we can grab all the customers that are out there. So guys, you can see what we do: wireless, high-speed internet bundles, television, energy and gas. Healthcare is our biggest service. Security system, credit card processing for business owners, where we guarantee savings. Travel, identity theft protection, AI protection. Very excited about that product. But look at those logos. See T-Mobile, Comcast, AT&T, Verizon. These are billion-dollar corporations that, trust me, they did their research before they decided to partner with us on our platform. So I love what we do. Let's talk about the perks of being a part of the program. You also are able to get free electricity. So guys, I haven't paid an electric bill for now 6 years. And that's because all I did was acquire 12 individual customers in electricity and gas. And that was only one time. And now they give me a direct deposit of the average of those 12. So very, very powerful, guys. Get free electricity through this program. We're also partnered with Feeding America. So every time we get a service, we feed a hungry child. And every single time the bill is paid, imagine we get to feed hungry children. So not only did we get to save people money on bills they're paying, we get to feed hungry children in the process, okay? So let's talk about the ways we make money. The first way we make money is customer bonuses. So imagine every time you're getting customers, you're able to receive weekly bonuses for those customers. Now, you can make 200 for every 3, and then there's 400, 600, 800, 1,000, whatever your number is you want to make a week, there is no limit, no cap to these bonuses. Now, let's talk about the second way we make money, which is very powerful. It's residual income. So you can earn up to 20% month after month, year after year, a person pays an essential bills or a business. So remember, we don't just do residential. We also do commercial. So go out and get those business customers. Now, you also get the opportunity to share this with others. Now, there are other entrepreneurs. I know we got some business owners on the line. So share this with business owners. But listen, the opportunity is so massive. Anybody can do this on a spare time, part-time basis. You can make 4% if you show the opportunity and individuals are out getting customers. So imagine you build a team and it's over 10,000 customers, maybe 50,000 customers, maybe even 100,000 customers, and you make 4% on all those bills when they come in and they're paying essential bills every month. You're able to make 4%, guys. That's an incredible, incredible opportunity. I love the fact that it's affordable. Look at this, one time $2.99 to start up, and just $25 a month is your only overhead. Now, me being a business owner, guys, my CRM system costs about $300 a month. So when I saw the opportunity that we can build a business from our homes or our comfort anywhere for that matter, and they have the websites done for you, training and marketing's done, Salesforce does the back office. So guys, it's a very, very simple system. Anybody can do this part-time, spare time. And listen, you're in business for yourself. You'll never be by yourself. No matter how busy you are, anyone can do this spare time. So guys, I get the opportunity to recognize some individuals that jumped on the call. They're doing incredibly well right now. And the first person I want to bring up, he is military, actually, also an engineer background, doing incredibly well. And I just want to pass the floor to him. His name is Mr. Russin Garave. Mr. Russin, the call's all yours, brother. Thank you for jumping on.
Thank you, JT. I appreciate that. Just to everybody, my name again is Russin Garave. I'm an engineer now. I used to be in the Air Force, and I'm very busy. And I started to do this because I wanted to spend more time with my kids. So just based off of the spare time that I had, I was able to grow my business to about 52 customers in a very short time. About 29 days, I made ETL, all through the great training of the system that was provided by ACN. And
Awesome.
JT, I'll toss it back to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. Could we give Mr. Russin a round of applause? Thank you for jumping on. I know you're very busy and you have a lot going on, but again, you were able to make this happen on a simple scale. So guys, very, very simple what we do here. So the next person I want to bring up, she's actually what we call a regional coordinator, doing incredibly well, seeing a lot of success, and great friend of mine. And I just want to bring to the stage, virtual stage, Miss Jessica Vargas. Miss Jessica, call's all yours.
Hi, and thank you for allowing me to speak. My name is Jessica Vargas. I'm in the Houston, Texas market. I am currently in oil and gas logistics for about 15 years and yoga instructor same time. Been in this business for a few years. I've actually able to accumulate over almost about 300 customers that I get paid on a month after month, and I have currently about 25 business partners, and it's all to the training and support of this amazing ACN system. So thank you, JT, for allowing me to speak. Back to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jessica. And, before I go forward, I want to, if you could unmute again, I want to share this. Now, I know you're in logistics and you've done yoga, but have you ever done a business like this before? Have you ever done business before, period? Have you done it?
No, the only business I've done is just part-time yoga, but I've been in corporate America since I've been 16 years old. So I've never even knew this business existed. It's
Wow.
brand new to me, and it's all about following the system. I
Yeah.
didn't think I can do that first, but all I have to do is follow a simple system, and it worked, and it's doing incredible things in my life. So yes, anybody can do this.
Awesome. No, well, thank you for so much. And guys, the reason why I wanted to ask her that was because, someone who was like her, me, I've been in business, but someone like her who's never been in business before can see success. And it's really because of simple system. And as a business owner, we love systems, guys. Systems creates results and save yourself time, energy, and money. So guys, I'm excited because I get to start off the training, and I actually going to share my screen with you guys because we're going to get into the training. That was just the overview on what it is that we do, right? But with no matter how great an opportunity is, you got to have the proper training and the proper system to see success. So I want everyone to make sure you're taking notes and make sure you take some pictures and screenshots because we're going to share with you how we're able to see success here. So guys, the first topic we're going to bring up is compensation plan, and we're going to go over the basics. Now, I want to preference everybody by saying this. This is just going to be a basic training for tonight. All right. We have other trainings that are going on. We have more in-depth trainings, but for tonight, if you're new, take notes because this is for the new individuals getting started and how to get started properly. So with the compensation plan, it's only earned in ACN when customers acquired. That means no matter how many people join your team or be in your business, it doesn't matter unless there's customers acquired. So it's a true business, just like any business, you have to have customers. Now, let's talk about the first goal of today. So if you're new on this call, make sure you write this down. And matter of fact, someone put this in the chat, 5 services and 10 points. Please put that in the chat. 5 services, 10 points. You want to do this goal as soon as possible. If you're new tonight and you haven't gotten customer qualified, 5 services and 10 points, you want to do that right away, guys. $200. Make your $200 right away, and you'll get your first promotion and payout. Not only that, you'll be eligible to earn residual income, and then you'll graduate to the Friday Night Leadership, where we're going to go in depth into the compensation plan. Now, remember, there are 2 ways that we make money. The first way is residual income. That's the reoccurring income that comes in on customers you acquire and for your team when they acquire customers. Now, the second way we make money is customer acquisition bonuses. Now, those bonuses can be from customers you personally acquire or bonuses that when your team acquires customers. So those are the 2 ways that we make money. Now, let's talk about residual income. Now, I want everybody to take a picture of this. These are the points that are involved when getting customers. So we'll explain points, guys, but just understand every service has a point value, okay? And the more points you accumulate, the higher the residual. So just make sure you take a picture of this because this is a breakdown of all the points. And you can see here the 6 most lucrative and simple services that we have acquired, okay? So moving on, this is a business owner. I want to show everybody this. This is a business owner, and this is why you talk to business owners. This gentleman is in the aerospace engineering industry. He has over 130 employees. Now imagine you miss not talking to this individual, and I want you to hear what he has to say about how incredibly lucrative Impact Health is. So let's hear from none other than business owner Tim Backus.
Thanks, Harsh. I appreciate you having me on the call. Yeah, I've been in the aerospace industry going on 40 years. We have 130 employees between 2 facilities, one here in Connecticut, one in Fort Worth, Texas. And we currently are offering, Impact as an option to our standard insurance offering with Cigna. And we have 9 employees that have taken advantage of that so far. Others are very interested, and just with those 9 employees, we're saving $7,000 a month over what it would have cost us with Cigna. Not only that, but this past year, our renewal with Cigna was over $1 million. And we got a quote from Impact, and if all of our employees switch to Impact, that cost would be $360,000. So I don't know if they're all going to switch, but that number looked pretty enticing to me. On top of the things that Craig said about the great service and member-centric approach that Impact has, it's been a great thing. I love introducing this to other business owners because they can take advantage of the savings, they can take advantage of the residuals, and give back more to their employees.
Wow, guys. So just imagine what he just said. Okay, imagine if you talk to this individual and he owns a business, and you heard what he said, $360,000. He was able to go with the Impact company, but as you know, Cigna, it was $1 million. So this guy saved over $600,000. Okay, so this is why we talk to business owners, because imagine if you could get a small piece of $360,000 residually. All right. So make sure you talk to business owners, guys, but because again, they are looking for opportunities to maximize their business, you know, reduce overhead and make other avenues of revenue. So let's talk about the bonuses. Okay. Now this is the upfront money, and I want everyone to highlight regional director. I want you to write that down and circle it, because regional director is an incredible position we'll talk about in a second. Now let's talk about the upfront bonuses. Remember, you want to be customer qualified. You want to do this as fast as possible, guys. And remember, when you're customer qualified, you make $200, like we explained before. Now, when you're customer qualified, you also qualify for bonuses. And like I said, every 3 services and 6 points, you are able to get a bonus of $200. So imagine you do this over and over again. You make unlimited income weekly, monthly. It's totally up to you. But look at that number. Imagine if you just got 8 services a month on a spare time, part-time schedule. Guys, that's 12 times out of the year. That's $4,800 extra dollars on top of whatever your business is, or even your job, where you can take $4,800. I want everybody to put in the chat, what would you do with an extra $4,800 a year? Maybe you want to take a vacation, right? So write in the chat, what would you do with an extra $4,800 part-time spare time? Okay. So guys, the next position is executive team leader. And to be an executive team leader, you just need 30 points between yourself and your team. Remember, just getting customers. And now you make a $50 bonus when you help someone enroll into your organization and they get customer qualified. Now, you can do this as many times as you want, but imagine you help 10 people this month. Guys, that's an extra $500 you made just by helping people get customer qualified and making a bonus. All right. Now, if you're new to the call and maybe you're new to the business and you're within your 30 days, there is a fast start bonus. So when you become executive team leader in your first 30 days, guys, you get an extra bonus of $500. So you want to go executive team leader. Write this down. Go executive team leader in your first 30 days of your business. You want to do that right away. All right. Now, regional coordinator is the next position. And as you can see here with regional coordinator, guys, it's 200 points. You can do it by yourself, but I would tell you my recommendation is to do it with a team. But now you see the bonuses jump up from $50 to $150. So imagine you help 20 people enroll into your business. They get customer qualified. They make a check. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just made $3,000 extra on top of your business, on top of your job. But that's not even including the residual income because customers are coming into your organization. All right. So go regional coordinator. If you go regional coordinator in your first 90 days, ACN is going to pay you an additional $1,000 just for being regional coordinator in your first 90 days. I know we have one person that got that done, and then another individual group, Impact Technologies, they got this done in their first 29 days, right? So you can definitely get this done in 90 days, guys. This is a very lucrative bonus. So let's talk about regional director. Now, regional director is the position I told everyone to circle. Now, at regional director, you see it's 600 points between yourself and your team. And when you become a regional director, you don't just get paid more, you get paid better. Look at that number. You get paid $250 every time you help a new individual get customer qualified and make money. So let's put some numbers to this. This is just an example that if you help 30 people in a calendar month get their first check, then ladies and gentlemen, you made $7,500 extra dollars while the residual income is increasing from the customer acquisition. So guys, this is an incredible position that we have a lot of regional directors that are full-time. Some regional directors are part-time because they have other jobs or other businesses. But the one thing I want to tell you is regional director is an incredible position, guys. And just understand that the bonuses help fuel your business in the beginning, okay? So understand that residual income takes time. There is no get rich quick. If anybody says you can get rich quick, run from those people. And I do mean run, okay? No such thing, all right? But I love this business because you can get rich slow, and that's better than never getting rich, okay? So that's the beauty in what we do, guys. Just understand as we close out this segment, I want everybody to remember this. If you're new on this call, the main goal for you tonight is to become customer qualified. Make your $200 right away. Matter of fact, get that done in your first 30 minutes if you can. Get yourself qualified to make bonuses. Get yourself that first promotion, guys. So I'm excited because the person I get to bring up, he's going to teach you how to get customer qualified. He's going to teach you how to get customers. And there's no one greater that I can think of that can do this, guys. This gentleman has over 300 customers. I'm going to say that again. This gentleman has over 300 customers himself, personally. Okay. So I think he's qualified. Can we all agree to teach us how to get customers? Right. So there's no one better than this individual. He's a regional director, and I'm excited because I love his trainings, but I'm just really passionate about his leadership and what he does for us. So none other than regional director, Mr. David Olivares. Mr. David, call's all yours, brother.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Before I continue, let's give our round of applause and gratitude to Regional Vice President, Mr. J.T. Thomas. Thank you for that training. Thank you for always giving, everything you have whenever you are training people and helping people out. You wear your heart in your sleeve, so thank you for all you do. And we're looking forward to your Senior Vice President promotion around the corner. Look at that big old smile. So a little bit about myself before I continue that way, for those who may not know me very well. I come from the real estate world. I've been doing real estate for about 20 years. In about, let's just say 2008, the world turned upside down. I figured, you know what? There must be other ways to make an income, and smarter ways, right? Now, I took a look at this in 2016. I fell in love with it because obviously the people are so nice. The support was really awesome. It was a team effort. And of course, who doesn't like residual income? And since I was in the real estate space, it was like shooting fish in a barrel. Big pro tip, make friends with people in the real estate space. Write that down. But to this day, obviously, I'm a regional director, running for regional vice president, but we want to help other people get promoted as fast so they can start making money too at those other positions too, right? Now, can everybody see my screen as it is loading? And give it a quick second. Perfect. Excellent. So what we're going to talk about today is how to be able to acquire customers, right? The first thing you want to be familiar with is where you're going to find those customers. Very, very important. You understand the compensation now. You're excited. You're jumping out of your seats, right? I still am, even several years later. The first place is you. And we've got some new services that just came out. So you believe me, I will be signing up for them, right? The second place where you're going to find your customers is people who say no to your business. So if you see the word prospects, that just means people who are considering to be your customer or considering to be your business partner. Now, and then of course you have everybody else. We have a special approach that we use, which is the favor, why, help, support. But you really want to focus on the first two strategies. Even to this day, some of us have been in business several years. We still focus on the first two strategies. And we're going to show you how to build an army of customer getters in the next segment. Now, you want to think like a business owner. This is very, very important because there are benefits to becoming your own customer. It's going to create belief in your services. You're going to get paid faster and promoted. I don't know anybody that is on this Zoom that says, I want to get paid slow. You're going to learn the sign-up process. Like I mentioned, we have some new services that are coming on. And trust me, I want to learn about them. I'm sure you, and you want to get paid on your own services up to 20%. You saw the compensation plan. It is a beauty that Mr. Thomas talked about. And you go from selling to sharing. You're speaking from the heart. Remember that. We are not salespeople. We are in the business of making a difference in people's lives. So we're sharing what we do. We're letting them into our world. Next, how do you get customer qualified fast? Mr. Thomas talked about 5 services, 10 points. You want to get your first promotion and pay out within the first 24 to 48 hours of being in business. So when somebody comes into your business, we need to help them get paid. It's a team effort, right? If we don't show them how to get paid, they're never going to get paid. So how do you get customer qualified? Examples, you AC in your life with your own bills, healthcare, electricity, gas, ID seal, which are identity theft protection, and we've got promotions on them. Our cell phone plans, Vivint, which are home smart security systems, right? These pay for the life of the customer as long as the bills are being paid. I'm going to give you another pro tip. Do this every single month. You know, when the first comes around, get customer qualified all over again, even though you may be already at another position. Questions from your potential future customers and your team members. Do you have it? This is where the rubber meets the road. Imagine if you have XYZ cell phone service that's not one of ours, and you're trying to share our cell phone service with somebody else. They're going to ask you, do you have it? How's it going to look if you say, I don't, I've got something else? Well, they're going to sign up for that something else. They're going to ask you, does the service work? So when I'm talking on the phone and let's just say I'm talking to somebody about my cell phone plan with Flash Mobile, they ask me, does it work? I'm like, can you hear me? I mean, you're texting back and forth, so obviously the phone works. They want to know, what are the features and benefits? I can text. I just texted you. I'm on the phone. I'm on Facebook. You get the idea. It's common sense, right? But you're not going to know that unless you're not a customer. And the statement that you want to hear from your your customers or your team members is, you know what? If you have it, I'm going to sign up for the service. Or they feel like they have enough understanding where they're going to say, sign me up. Sign me up is another word of saying dollar bills in your checking account. You don't want to have people have that perplexed look on their face, right? Now, moving on next, for those who like free things, if you get 5 cell phone accounts with Flash Mobile, you get a free line for every 5 accounts. You get 5 IDCO accounts. If you are an IDCO customer, yours is up to free. You still have to pay the taxes. On our energy services, you saw the promotion that Mr. Thomas mentioned, that this is called the Power Up promotion. Get 12 gas or 12 energy accounts. You get the highest, write this down, of the highest paying energy or gas accounts that are being paid in your entire database. If you have 100 energy customers, if you have some large residential accounts there, that's what you're going to get paid on. This is aside from your residuals. Moving on next. Who likes new things? Oh my gosh, this is one of the new services that they announced when we were in Dallas a couple of weeks ago, right? Intermedia Cloud Communications. It won the best in year in PC Magazine. What is Intermedia Cloud Communications? It's a leading proprietary AI powered cloud communications collaboration and productivity platform. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the future of communications. It's integrated, it has an integrated user experience, anywhere from video conferencing, contact center, voice, team chat, and SMS group chats, right? File collaboration. We all need more cloud space, right? Why not get it from your own, store, right? Email and productivity. Scan the QR code that's on there, or take a screenshot and scan it later, because there's going to be a webinar on April the 2nd. You can learn all you want about it and how you can earn with it. Moving on next, another service is ADP Payroll Services, leader in payroll and HR services. This is one of the highest points and highest revenue services that we have, that we're going to be having launching next month. Residuals for life. As long as that payroll is going, you're getting paid too. 75 years in business. Check out the stability, right? It can be integrated through different vendors. They've got different types of software within the ADP platform, right? It's what's called the lead pass. All we do is pass the lead on to ADP. They take care of it for us. And exclusive with ACN, your customer can get up to a 40% savings because of our partnership. That's big, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those in an energy market, and even though that you may not be in an energy market, trust me, we're all over the United States. So just because energy is not available in your state or in your region, we will live in the future. We don't have to physically travel. We can pick up the phone, go online, social media, you can find customers. There's an extra $300 bonus for every 6 energy accounts, extra 300 for every 6 energy accounts. Example, what does that look like? If you're in a gas only area or electricity only area, that's what it looks like. If you're in a gas and electricity area, we're going to be in Ohio in a few weeks. I'm going to be there. I'm looking for my airline tickets right now. And so you get the idea. 6 accounts, 12 accounts, 24 accounts. Take a picture of this. I don't want to go too much into it, but there's a lot of money on the table, ladies and gentlemen, right? Don't pass this up. Next, one of our highest paying services we've had is Impact Health Sharing. It works better, feels better than insurance. Set the right expectations. It's not insurance. It's an alternative to the high cost of health insurance. You can write that down, right? Moving on next is you want to make sure that when you sign up as an independent business owner, or an IBO as we call it, right? It's not an EBO, IBO. You must take a 15 open book questionnaire to get accredited. If you've been in business for a year, you need to do this every 12 months. You're going to get a link from Impact Health Sharing. Sometimes they change up the questions. It's an open book. You don't have to be an expert. Eventually, you're going to get very familiar with it, but they want you to know at least some of the basics. Moving on next, the biggest question is people ask, how am I going to get some Impact Health Sharing customers, right? You just have to ask, are you open to getting a free quote on your health care cost? And then be quiet. They're going to say yes or no. If they say no, thank them. You can ask them and get them a quote on their energy, right? Now, if they say yes, you're going to go to your website. You're going to give them a quote based on the oldest family member, the birth date. If they like it, they see what they get a good understanding of what's on your website, they can sign up. It takes literally 10 minutes. If they have questions that you don't feel comfortable answering, right? Because obviously you're not health insurance agents, right? Or some of you may or not, but still, you know, Impact is not health insurance. You're going to put their information on your website. There's a lead capture form, and they're going to get a call within 24 to 72 hours from an Impact consultant. Now, sometimes people ask, well, what do the savings look like with Impact? This is an example of somebody who was charged $36,643.15. The bill was sent to Impact. It was repriced. In other words, Impact renegotiated the bill and told that doctor's office, hey, we're not going to pay you this. You're overcharging our customer. They knocked it down to $9,406.22. That's a big savings. Not only that, approved for sharing, in other words, paid by the community of members in Impact, over 8,000 was paid. This person had to walk in with about $1,000, right? That they had to pay on the bill. However they pay with that, payment arrangements, lump sum, that's up to them. But trust me, this customer is happy that they didn't have to pay that much. Now, there's a special approach. This is our secret sauce. You know how Mickey D's has that secret sauce? This is our secret sauce for acquiring customers. Everybody say it with me. The favor, why, help, support. Favor, why, help, support. Now, to make this, we're going to mix it up a little bit tonight. We're going to have Mr. Allen. He is going to unmute and help us with this role play. Mr. Allen, are you available to help us out with this role play?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you for your help today. Right now, we'll set the stage. Allen is a good buddy of mine, so I'm gonna go through this, but I'm not gonna sound like a robot. I'm gonna keep the framework, and I'm gonna make it my own. Okay, here we go. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, brother, how's it going, man?
It's going good. How are you?
Doing great, great. Hey, man, I know you're at work, but I have a huge, huge, huge personal favor to ask you, man.
Okay, yeah, sure. What's going on?
Look, I'm very passionate about a program that I'm working on that offers essential services, and I called you because I knew you could help me out. Look, Alan, the reason I'm doing this is because you know me, I'm doing real estate for like a long time,
Yeah.
right? And I really feel this is something, Alan, that this could help me out, brother, right? And look, I'm super close to meeting a goal and getting a promotion, and I need a few more customers by tonight. Brother, could you do me a huge favor? Maybe help me out, support me, and try one of my services. It's going to mean a lot to me.
For you, of course. I mean, let me know how I can help.
Man, you're awesome. I know I could count on you, brother, man. Can I get you a quote on your healthcare?
Sure.
Cool, awesome. What is your date of birth? No, don't tell me. Let's give Mr. Allen a huge round of applause. Now, did you see how I went through it? I didn't sound like I'm very passionate about a program that I'm working on that offers essential services. You don't want to freak people out and sound like a telemarketer. No offense, right? Make it your own. Practice with whoever you're working with. Now, once a month, we have advanced customer trainings. We'll let you know when the next coming up, right? And then closing tips in the segment to learn faster. You become your own customer, whatever you can. Start with mastering 2 to 3 services. You master the favor, why, help, support, role play, go back and forth with whoever you're working with, right? There's a video you can get that goes over exactly what Alan and I just did, right? But now we're going to show you how to build an army of customer getters. Who wants to build a huge, huge, huge army of people who are getting tons and tons of customers? Okay, I see 2 hands going up. So we have regional coordinator all the way from Houston, because I'm in South Texas. We're going all the way up there. We have one of the hardest working young ladies, Miss Rena Edmond, who's going to teach you how to build an army of customer getters. The digital stage is all yours. Let's give a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Mr. Olivares. Great training, by the way. You always go into details. I love your training and all that you do. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and get started, guys. My name is Rena Edmond, as Mr. Olivares mentioned. I am a small business owner, entrepreneur. And just to keep it short, I got into business because I wanted to control my time. And I also wanted to be able to take care of the people in my life the way that I wanted to do that. And I was told that business is the way to go. And don't get me wrong, I love what I do, but I realized that if I'm not at my salon, I don't make $1. So I started looking for other ways that I could still earn income and have control over my time and still be able to take care of the people that I care about the most. And that's when I saw the information that all of you guys are seeing here and the training that you're going to see. And because I follow the simple system, right, I was able to see success, and now I get paid and over a couple customers. But I want to talk to you guys about team building, okay? And I'm going to get my screen going here. All right, so team building, okay? So first, you want to go ahead and book your first PBZ, Zoom, or PBR. And PBR just means that you in somebody's living room or you're meeting them face to face, okay? That's it in the first 24 to 48 hours, right? And you want to do that and just pick a time and a date, okay? So for example, if you have a birthday party, right, and you inviting people out, you're not going to ask them, hey, when can you come on? No, you're just going to say, hey, I'm having a birthday party on this day at this time. You're invited, right? If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. But you just want to pick your time and a date. And you want to go ahead and make a list, right? So just like you write down a list of everybody you want to invite to your birthday party, it's the same thing here. You write down a list of names and numbers, and do not prejudge, even though for your birthday, you might prejudge a little bit. But in this case, do not prejudge, okay? You want to put everybody on the list. And you want to think about the A-listers, right? So people like business owners, real estate, all right, insurance, medical professionals. So real estate like Mr. Olivares, network marketing experience, $100,000 earners, right? And then you want to put everybody else, right? And you want to think of those individuals because why most of them already, you know, they think as business owners or they run their own businesses or they run a company the same way. So they're already thinking like most people, business owners think. And you want to go ahead and just invite. Why? Because 50% will not show. So you want to over invite. Okay, so if you want 100 people to be on your PBZ, then you need to invite 200 people, okay? And we know it's a numbers game, so the person that puts the most people on the presentation, right, wins the fastest. Now, there are words that work, right, and there are words that does not work. And here is just a small script just to help you when you inviting people onto your PBZs or to come and see your new endeavor. These are the words that work, okay? So I'm going to ask Miss Jessica if she wants to help me today. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just do a small little role play, okay? So I'm going to go get started. Hi, Ring Ring.
Hello.
Hey, Jessica, how are you doing?
Hey, Ms. Rena. I'm doing wonderful. Blessed. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Listen, look, I just got a quick minute and I wanted to call you and ask you this question. Do you look at other ways of making money this year?
That's not a crazy question at all. Of course, I'm looking to other ways. Why? What do you got going on?
Well, look, I started looking too, because as you know, at the salon, you know, I work at the salon, and for the past couple of years, the way people are doing business, people are looking at their pockets, business is slowing down. So I started to look at other ways that I can earn income also. And so I met an individual, Mr. Jonathan Thomas, and he's seen massive success building an online business with essential services. And so I'm going to have him get on a call tomorrow about 9 p.m., about 15 to 20 minutes, and he's going to be sharing with a couple people what is it that he's doing. I just wanted to see if maybe you're open to jumping on.
Sure. Do I have to pay money, or is this a cost involved?
Well, you know what? That's a great question, Jessica. Again, I don't know all the answers, right? I just met Mr. Thomas, and he has all the information. And listen, based on his success and what's going on with me right now, I just want to share it with everyone. So, you know, just let me know. Can you jump on about 10, 15 minutes tomorrow around 9 p.m.?
Actually, yes, I would love to jump on. I'm in a work environment that's kind of toxic. So yes, I'm looking for other ways. I would love to be on the call. And thank you so much for thinking of me.
No problem. Just trust me. Jump on. We'll evaluate it together. See if it makes sense.
Great, great. Okay,
All right,
thank you.
All right, guys, let's give Jessica a round of applause. Thank you so much. And as there are words that work, okay, there are words that do not work. Do not say ACN, okay? Don't tell them what you, again, let them know the speaker has all the information. Just jump on. Don't say it's $2.99, it's $25 a month. Do not say that. Just let them get on, right? Don't list all the companies and partners. And the reason why we ask and we suggest that you guys don't do that, because you want them to make a decision on their own. You don't want to go ahead and tell them all this stuff and then they didn't really see the business for what it really is, because you're fairly new too. So you're excited. We love that. But we want them to get excited just like you and see the information themselves, okay? Now, there's a checklist, right, that you have when you're going to have your PBZs, right? You want to go ahead and send a reminder to your guests 15 minutes prior to your PBZ call, okay? Make sure your background, you have your cameras on. There is nothing crazy going on in your background, okay? Make sure it's clean and crisp, okay? Lights on, test your microphone and your video. Make sure everything is working right. Welcome your guests as they come on, right? Let them feel welcome. Let them know that you're excited that they're here to take a look at the information, okay? And you want to introduce your speaker. And also let them know, hey, the speaker is going to share all the information. And I know you guys are going to have questions, but listen, grab a pen and paper, write your questions down. We're going to answer them at the end. You just let them know and lead so it looks clean and polished, right? And also you pay attention to the speaker. Don't have any distractions. And please do not interrupt the speaker. Even if he says something that may not be correct at the time, this is not the time to say anything about it. You can speak about it later. And just have fun, you know, and keep it professional. Prepare for massive success, okay? So all I'm going to say now, call to action, guys, go ahead in the next 24 to 48 hours, write your 100-name list, make the calls, okay? And just have fun, and I'll see you guys. So thank you so much for allowing me to speak today. I'm going to go ahead and pass the call to our fearless leader, Mr. Jonathan Thomas. I'm so grateful to get to know someone like him, and you guys will hear why we're so excited to have a leader as him tonight. So Mr. Jonathan Thomas, the call is yours.
Awesome. Well, congratulations and to everybody. And this has been an incredible training. Rena just brought down the house. Incredible, simple training. Just stellar. So thank you so much for your leadership, Rena, and all that you do, and great role playing from Jessica. You know, Mr. David did an incredible training on getting customers, 300 customer champion, David. Sorry, we're going to say that from now on. Like a title. You know, there's doctors and lawyers, right? Esquire, whatever. We're going to say 300 for David, okay, in front of his name. So guys, I'm excited because we get to close out the call with the last part of the training. And in my opinion, you guys hear me say this all the time, it is the most important training. So we're going to get right into it. And today it's more, I love today's training, guys, because it's been super simple. But remember, it's the simple things that are not easy to do, all right? So let's bring up the mindset and events. So guys, one thing I want to tell you about mindset and events, that all of the training that we heard tonight is incredible, but without mindset and promoting events, none of that matters. See, what I realize in mindset, guys, is that, you know, you can have the best trainers, you can have the best mentor, you can have all of these things, best products, but if your mind isn't right, if something holding you down, if there's baggage in your life, and you're coming to these trainings and maybe you're hearing the positive energy and maybe you're not getting it, it's because you have to check your mind. See, one thing I will tell you guys is, number one, you got to make a decision. I made a decision 11 years ago that this business would take care of my family for generations. You got to make that decision tonight if that's what you want to do. But make a decision either way. Do you want to get involved? Do you not want to get involved and support the person that got, you know, that showed you this business? The second decision you have to make is, are you going to win? I remember I had to make that decision. I said, listen, am I going to win? Am I going to win big? You know, so make that decision tonight. Number two, you got to determine why you are doing this. If you're new on this call, write down your why. Let me tell you my why. My why was my mother. My mother was sick with cancer when I first saw this. So I said, you know what? I got to make this happen. See, when I quit, it wouldn't be me quitting on a business. It would be me quitting on my mother. Does that make sense, everybody? So make a why, write down a why that will make you cry. Write down a why that's going to make you move. It's going to give you action, okay? And so number three, be coachable. That goes without saying, guys, because when I first came into this business, I had to learn that I didn't know this business. Listen, I knew insurance, okay? But I didn't know this business. So I had to come with a coachable attitude and have a great work ethic. You know, that goes without saying, guys. You got to work hard at your craft. And of course, never quit, okay? So remember what I said, you'll quit on your why, not a business. Now, the emotional roller coaster is very simple. So an emotional roller coaster, there's highs and lows and everything, all right? Who here has read the book, The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster? Anybody read that book with Darren Hardy? No? Guys, read that book if you haven't read it, The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. It's a great, incredible book, but just understand that there's ups and downs in everything. There's ebbs and flows. And one thing I will tell you is, you know, when you first get started, you know, you may talk to a friend and they may say, hey, man, I love this business. I want to do this business with you. And then you're on a high, right? You're excited. And then the second part of this is, you'll see the person with the sad face here is when you call someone and they're close to you and they say, man, I'm not going to support you in that thing. I'm not going to support you in your goals. Trust me, it's happened before. Just understand that there's ups and downs and anything. And you guys have to learn that you got to move on. Okay. Just move on and keep the bar down. But your why is going to help you normalize this. Now, the thing I want to tell you about mindset is that we categorize things in apples. So the first apple is what we call red apple. Those are the people like David, like Jessica, like Mr. Allen, like Rena, that are like, yes, you know, you call them up. Hey, you want to go to dinner? Yes. Hey, you want to go to the movies? Yes. Do you want to make extra money? Yes. Those are the right people you want to talk to most of the time. Then there's the green apples. Those are the people that when you call them and you ask them, are you open to making some serious money, or are you open to making money? And they may say, well, it depends, you know, I don't know, maybe, depend. And that's okay. People have questions. Those are the maybes, all right? But then there's the other people that I want to speak about. And you see it's rotten, all right? That's a rotten apple. Those are the ones you do not want to spend a lot of time with at all. In fact, when you talk to a rotten apple, you'll know it because the room will get dark. Right? You'll probably have to pray right after, right? Those are the people it's okay, all right? Love them from afar, but don't keep them around in your circle, because last time I checked, a rotten apple will tarnish the other ones. Does that make sense? So that's the key. You want to have a great mindset. Now, there's a 4-step system, and I want everyone to take note of this. The first step is you attending a quick start training. So congratulations to everybody tonight. This is what we call a quick start training. So give yourselves a round of applause for attending a quick start training. The second step is what? Get qualified. Remember, I told you guys, put that in the chat. Get those 5 services. Get those 10 points. Get that out of the way so you can make a quick bonus right away. Get paid and promoted. And then you want to host a Zoom meeting like Miss Rena shared with you. You know, you want to do that right away. That is the second part of the system. The third part of the system, when you become customer qualified, you now qualify for a Friday night leadership class. You want to make sure you attend your Friday night leadership class, guys, because they're going to go in details with the compensation plan and details on how we've made this business work on a part-time, spare time basis, and you to see massive success. And then the fourth step in the system is to attend local live events and national events, guys. And that's the event that we just came from out of Dallas. Just understand that the next event is in Cleveland. You definitely want to attend Cleveland. Here's a quick video showing you the event in Cleveland, and then I'll be back.
If you want to see 2024 be all that more for you and your family, elevate yourself, elevate your mind.
People are absolutely fired up to change their lives after seeing everything that they came to see. The convention has done its job.
When you come to these events, let me tell you what's going to happen. ACN's going to get inside of you.
You are 100% at the right place.
We are fired up. Training, recognition. This is absolutely amazing.
If you can't get better here, where thousands of people want you to get better, where are you going to go to get better?
You are already Senior Vice President Platinums. You are leaders. You already are successful. You have to believe it first, and then it will happen. You have to be before it is.
So there it is, guys. You can see in Cleveland, that will be our next destination where we're going to touch down. We're going to blow the cover off of Cleveland, guys, in Ohio. The pre-reg is 159. Do not miss that event, June 22nd, June 23rd. You don't want to miss this event because it is the event that will catapult your business to the next stratosphere. So, guys, just understand as we close out, the last thing to call to action is you want to get those 5 services. If you have not got 5 services yet and gotten paid, we want to get you paid tonight. Let's get you paid. So get those 5 services right away. The second thing is we want to teach you to host a Zoom meeting. You want to put that in the books tonight. You want to make sure you get with your leader so you can put down a date and a time and you can schedule a private business Zoom for you and your individuals you want to invite. And then the third thing, of course, is the next live event. You want to make sure you register for this event because, guys, the Elevate event propels your business 6 months forward and you do not want to miss. And as I close out tonight, I want to encourage everybody to learn and get your minds correct. In order to do that, you got to grow. You got to be what you want to see. Make sure you read the books, guys. I recommend Think and Grow Rich. If you've never read that book, make sure you read that book. And if you're on the verge of leadership, 21 Irrefutable Laws. I recommend highly to read that book, guys, because these are books that will help you catapult your business, and not just your business. It helps catapult you to a new dimension and a new stratosphere. So with that being said, I appreciate all of you. This has been an incredible training. It's good to see everyone. Let's jump into some breakout rooms and get your questions answered and set a game plan. Have a good night, everybody. God bless you.